Day 6, I thought I'd treat myself. Fresh shirt, short hike, relaxed pace, just 4 hours and done. But Dolomites had other plans. Steep rocky descents, a surprise river crossing, and oh yeah, my clean shirt soaked in sweat by 10 am. And right in the middle of it all, someone special waiting for me. Want to guess who showed up? Just to hike the last 3 days with me? Alta Via 1, day 6. Another beautiful morning, quick little breakfast here. Today, going to Paso Duran. Short day apparently, 11 kilometers, but of course, like always, there's a bit of a climb. But before that, I'm going to make a detour to a Rifugio about 2-3 kilometers away and meet someone else. So yeah, excited for that. So let's get started. I left Rifugio Vazzoler just after breakfast. The sun was shining, the air was crisp, and I thought, this is going to be a chill day. But instead of following the usual Alta Via 1 route, I took a detour. A less traveled trail that was supposed to be easy. Spoiler, it wasn't. Eventually, the trail opened up, and there it was. A wide rocky river with a waterfall crashing nearby, like nature's own checkpoint. I picked my way across the bridge, legs tired and shirt even sweatier. But then I saw the Rifugio I was aiming for, and right next to it, someone waving.
You made it! You made it!
Annetta had flown in from Rotterdam just to join me for the last 3 days of the hike. Pretty epic, right? We hugged, we laughed and immediately sat down for coffee and cake, because that's what reunions are for. After a short break, it was time to earn that cake. We started to climb back up the gravel road for about an hour to rejoin the main Alta Via 1. Bridges, streams and shade made it bearable. Kind of. But Annetta, she powered through like a champ. Eventually we reached the trail again and the forest swallowed us up. Soft earth underfoot, cool air and those glimpses through the trees that make you stop mid-step. And just like that, the Dolomites started revealing themselves again, this time through Annetta's eyes. Seeing her react to it all reminded me just how special this place really is. Just when we thought we settled into a rhythm, the trail decided otherwise. The path turned rocky, narrow and twisty. Suddenly we weren't hiking, we were navigating. Hands on rocks, poles out in front, eyes scanning for red and white trail markers. And of course, right on cue, the sun decided to go full furnace. Overhead, unrelenting, turning the mountainside into a slow-cook oven. Welcome to the Dolomites, Annetta. We took it slow, kept sipping water and focused on one step at a time. The views were incredible, but we were definitely earning them. After a long stretch of rocky ups and sweaty switchbacks, we finally made it. Rifugio Carestiato. Perched high on the plateau with views that felt like a reward for surviving a sauna in hiking boots. We dropped our packs, grabbed 2 cold drinks and just sat. Silence, mountains. That kind of quiet you only get when you truly earned it. At this point we only had about 3 kilometers to go, so we let the time slow down. Eventually we packed up and hit the trail again. Luckily the final stretch was merciful. Flat, scenic and shaded, a gentle goodbye from the mountains after the earlier chaos. We slowed our pace, took in the views and just talked about the trail, about life, about how good it felt to be exactly here. Every now and then the trees would open up and the Dolomites would remind us how small we are and how lucky. As we rounded the last bend, the trees opened up and there it was, Rifugio San Sebastiano, sitting quietly just off the road, framed by darkening clouds. It's not the most remote Rifugio, but after the day we had, it looked like heaven. That's it, day 6 of the Alta Via 1 is done at Rifugio San Sebastiano. It was surprisingly a difficult day, actually the most technical day of the trip so far. So even though they say 11 kilometers, it is quite slow going with all the rocks and the navigation, so beware. Take your time, be safe. My day was a bit longer. I went down to meet Aneta, as we've seen already, and it was really nice to see her. So we added additional 3-4 kilometers to our day and some elevation, but still a freaking amazing day. So nice to share the last 3 days with her. So yeah, good day, happy man.
We checked in and somehow scored the jackpot, a private room with our own bathroom. After 6 days of shared dorms, this felt like cheating, the good kind. The room was simple but spotless, with big windows that looked out over the mountains. There was even a towel, an actual towel. We headed straight to the terrace with a couple of cold drinks, books in hand. The view wasn't panoramic like some of the other huts, but the peace unmatched. The stillness in the air, the kind you feel just before a storm rolls in. Sure enough, by late afternoon the clouds gathered and the wind picked up. We moved inside just as the rain started tapping the windows. Dinner was, well, let's just say it wasn't the highlight. Basic and bland, and I didn't finish. Probably the least exciting meal of the trip. But we were warm, dry, and had a door we could close behind us, and no snorers. That alone was worth it. For a lot of hikers, Rifugio San Sebastiano marks the end of the Alta Via 1 journey. The Rifugio sits near a road, making it one of the last easy exit points before the trail becomes more remote, rugged, and frankly, less traveled. Some choose to stop here after 6 days, satisfied with the highlights up north. Others might be short on time or energy, or just ready for a hot shower and a proper meal. And I get it. If you're going to tap out, this is a pretty dignified place to do it. But for us, the journey wasn't over. With Aneta now by my side, we were heading into the lesser known, wilder southern stretch of the Alta Via 1. Looking back, day 6 had everything. A peaceful morning, a steep and sketchy detour, a rocky river crossing, and then a reunion that made it all worth the effort. The trail tested us with heat, with terrain, with tired legs. But it also rewarded us with views, with laughter, and with quiet moments we'll never forget. Hiking with someone changes the rhythm of the journey. It's no longer about the trail, it's about the sharing of it. The jokes, the struggles, the silence. Even with a disappointing dinner, we had cold drinks, a private room, and a view of storm clouds rolling across the Dolomites. And honestly, that's more than enough. Yes, it was a good day indeed. If you ever hiked in the wrong direction, sweated through the last clean shirt, or crossed the river just to grab a coffee with someone special, hit that like button. I know you're out there. Subscribe if you haven't already. Day 7 is where things really get wild. And drop a comment below. What's the most unexpected thing that happened to you on the trail? Until next time, keep exploring.